It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buccaneers and the Pack. All that and more coming up next.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. First down at the 47. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on first down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first, and now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On play action, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because
it is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to run it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Now, our run with the rookie out of Oregon. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
That's his tight end, Otten. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
A short one there to Otten. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Irvin. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw for Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Third and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now Jacobs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Second down and 3. To throw is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
They send Evans in motion. On second down, Baker. It's complete to Evans. Third and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now Mayfield. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To throw is Love. That one, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker to the tight end. Otten with the grab. Second down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Sending a receiver right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with White. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Once again, they keep it on the ground. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Baker. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Off he goes. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. That one good for 15 and a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Buccaneers.
Right back to Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run with Irving. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
To Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Run up the middle with Jacobs. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll try to run for it.
You could tell pretty quickly that when this quarterback decided to pull it down himself, Mike, he knew exactly where that 1st down marker was. That's a great effort. He didn't get it by much, but it's a good spot, and it gets him the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Love to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's going to run it. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes, and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That complete to Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He runs with it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On 2nd down, Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's that man again, another catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Packers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
On 1st down, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On first down is Mayfield. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On second down, Baker. To the sideline, he's got Evans. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Here's 3rd and 2. A give. This is Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into the deficit.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
Toward the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Here is 1st and goal. They send Evans in motion. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will cut the deficit to 7.
Buccaneers 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. It is 2nd and a yard. Baker to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.